Fort Myers, Florida. Tattooed on Colten Brewer's arm is an analog clock with the hands pointing to 4 and 12. It doesn't really tell time, Brewer explained. It tells the date. And it's my debut date. The 26-year-old Brewer got the tattoo this past offseason after making his Major League debut last April 12 for the San Diego Padres vs. The Red Sox acquired the right-handed reliever from the Padres for minor league infielder Esteban Quiroz on November 20. Brewer appeared in only 10 other games for the Padres the rest of the 2018 season after his April 12 debut. He spent most of the season pitching for AAA El Paso. But the way the Red Sox talk about Brewer, he'll pitch more for them this season than he did for San Diego last season. He still has 2 minor league options. Manager Alex Cora said Thursday that, stuff-wise, Brewer is right up there with Matt Barnes, Ryan Brazier and others in the bullpen. It's an honor for Cora to say that my stuff is compared to Brazier, Barnes even when I've got the small sample size in the big leagues and they've gone on to win a world championship, Brewer said. For him to say that, it gives me a lot of trust in my manager. It makes you feel good about yourself. It makes you feel good about how your workday is going to go. Brewer will work closely with Brian Bannister, Red Sox Vice President of Pitching Development and Assistant Pitching Coach, this spring. Bannister and the Red Sox want to maximize Brewer's spin rate on his curveball and cutter. I'm excited to see what numbers I can put on that thing, Brewer said. And whatever he thinks is best, I'm down to follow whatever. President of Baseball Operations Dave Dombrowski said at the winter meetings the Red Sox tried to trade for Brewer during the 2018 regular season. Both the Red Sox's scouting and analytics departments liked him. Brewer said the Red Sox's interest dates back to the 2017-18 offseason. Boston offered Brewer a minor league contract. Brewer was interested but instead signed a major league contract with the Padres. I knew they liked my stuff analytically, Brewer said. The team I signed with the Padres were big into analytics, too. For them, the Red Sox, to think my stuff is that good, it gives me a lot of confidence. He said he's constantly working to refine his curveball, throwing it for strikes and then burying it when I have to, Brewer said. Usually work on both sides of the plate with my cutter. He occasionally throws a changeup. His repertoire also includes a slider. So what else should we know about Colten Brewer? Scour the internet and you won't find much about him. There's not much, Brewer said. Brewer grew up in a small town, Canton, Texas. Its population is 3,306, per suburbanstats.org. When I was a kid, I was always a Texas Rangers fan, Brewer said. So I grew up watching Moreland in the World Series. So it's kind of cool to be in the clubhouse with him. Brewer was a senior at Canton High in 2010 when Moreland went 6 for 13.462, with a homer, double and 3 RBIs in the World Series versus the Giants. I haven't had a chance to really talk to him, Moreland, yet, Brewer said. But there will be a time. Sox top prospect Darwin Zone Hernandez began playing baseball at age 15. I never thought I would be here. Brewer, whose dad played Division II college football, played tight end and slot receiver in high school before quitting his junior year to focus on baseball. He enjoys fishing and golfing. He has golfed quite a bit since arriving in Florida for spring training. He has gone out on the course with some of his new teammates. He's a man of music, too. He plays the guitar, learning it without any lessons. I just got on YouTube and just started strumming away and then about 2 months later I could start playing songs, he said. He enjoys playing country music, some easy chords to play. Nothing too crazy, Brewer said. I can dabble. I'm decent. I play with my future brother-in-law, his sister's fiancé. He's actually pretty good. He's played in some little shows here and there. Brewer still lives in Canton, Texas, which is known for First Monday Canton. It's like the biggest flea market in the world, Brewer explained. So we have like 2 stoplights in our town. it turns into 100,000 people or more probably. It's crazy. That's kind of how I grew up, small town expecting big things. Every month, the flea market opens 12 times a year. Once a month, 4 days at a time. The Pirates selected Brewer in the 4th round in 2011. He's the only Canton High alumnus to be drafted. Was getting noticed by scouts difficult playing in such a small town? The hardest part was the traveling when I was a kid, trying to get recognized, Brewer said. It's hard to do it out of a small town. Nobody wants to drive down there. They want to go to the bigger schools. They want to go to Dallas. But one of my Pirates scouts actually lived in Canton. The guy who drafted me. So that actually helped me out. But driving to Dallas 4 days a week, it's kind of a toll on you. But that's how I did it. That's how I liked it. On the road, he's looking forward to his new chapter with the Red Sox. I think going with the Padres and getting my first taste, it was a great place to go, Brewer said. Nobody's pissed off really if you win or loss. They want to go out and watch the ball games. And I know the Padres have good history out there, too. I think that was a great place to start. But Boston is a little different story. 3rd day here, I never had a camera in my face, and just had like 40 of them. That's something I'm not used to. But I'm looking forward to getting used to that.